Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Catfish TV. I am your host, Sammy P, alongside my co-host,
Christian Travis.
Christian. Now, this is the first episode of Catfish TV. Christian, how long have we known each other?
We've known each other for a long time.
Very, very long time.
Yes.
How long have we been Preds fans?
Even longer than that.
Definitely. Thank goodness. There's a picture of me and our buddy Jonathan, where I don't know how old I am in the picture, but I got one of the OG's Preds alternate jerseys on, and I'm just like pointing at it, just like pointing at that logo.
We need to find that picture.
I mean, I have it. It's there. I'll just put it in After Effects. It'll be right here. Yeah, that's me. So now, Game 4 just happened. No, not Game 4. Game 5 just happened. Excuse me. I am backwards. Game 5 just happened, and now it's 3-2. Canucks lead by 1. And as Barry Trotz said, "Boys, we're going back to Nashville anyways. Might as well bring them with us." And what did that do? What did that do after that horrible loss in Game 4? That got the team fired up. Credit, they all looked a bit defeated, except for Saros. Everybody looked a bit defeated at the start of the game. Maybe it's because they're tired.
They were in the locker room. They looked down. They were looking down, walking out, and I was like, man,
Saros was the only one. Saros was the only one that didn't look like he had a flight to Cancun booked for tomorrow. He was like, "Fellas, I'm wanting to play.
Yeah,
I want to win a cup." Maybe he's being pushed by Askarov in the AHL. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, but Saros was Saros again.
Yup, he sure was. He played good last night.
He did. So now they're coming back to Nashville. It's rumored to be a 7 o'clock puck drop now instead of the original 6 o'clock idea, but it's still to be determined, I believe. They're going to be hosting a watch party. The Preds are going to be hosting a watch party in Nashville, as they always do, because Preds playoff tickets are expensive. Mm-hmm. Christian, I want to know, what are your thoughts going into this game before we do the review? What are your thoughts going into Game 6?
I think they could do it. I think they could pull it through. It's going to be hard, of course it is, you know. But I think they could pull through it. If they could have played better last night, and if they play the same way that they played.
But here's the thing,
But they also got home field, they got home ice advantage.
Home ice advantage, but it's not the same home ice. Look, we know this is not 2016, 2017, 2018. But look, here's the thing.
We're going to have our own catfish on the ice.
Yeah, we're going to have our own catfish. We're going to just sneak into Bridgestone Arena. No tickets, to just throw the catfish and run.
Some way.
We're going to wrap it in a Fanatics jersey that we don't care about because it's $25, and we'll probably rip getting the catfish in said jersey.
Probably.
Because those Fanatics jerseys are just T-shirt jerseys and they're so cheap, somebody's going to throw one with it.
I probably would.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny, though.
I think I know them. They're us. Okay, so you're hype. You're looking forward to this. We're all looking forward to this, but you believe that they're going to win.
Yeah, I believe they could.
I
believe they could.
You believe they could win?
Yes. If they really wanted to win, they'll win.
I think after they scored that goal, like something changed.
Something switched. They had a whole different lineup. It was crazy.
Well, no, I don't think it was a whole different lineup. I think it was a whole new energy.
Yeah, that's what
the
it was.
lines didn't change, as everybody's gotten mad at Burnett for that for some reason. Which it finally paid off there. It's just he definitely. I think we all agree when we get on power play, he needs to do something because
that power.
The Canucks basically just say we're going to form a wall, and the Preds are still going to run right into it. So I think he needs to do something on the power play. But everything else has been working out. They've outplayed the Canucks in the majority of the games, except the games they've won. The games they've won, they've just been like, okay.
They still kind of outplayed them, but not
by much. Now this is not as bad as Game 2. Getting outplayed.
True.
It's not as bad as Game 2 getting outplayed or Game 3.
Yeah, where they had
Game
30
3
shots on goal. They had less shots on goal, but they still won. I mean.
Mm-hmm. Today they had yesterday they had more shots on goal, 22-20. It was basically the same. Now the Preds had more shots on goal, 22-20.
Yeah, I was saying less than last game.
Yeah, a lot less than last game. They had 8 less.
The other game they had 30, right? It was 30, yeah.
Yeah. So we're I don't know. I think this was the first time all series that the team that had the most shots on goal actually won the game.
Yeah.
But
So far in the series, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's getting nuts. It's good. Hey, look.
It's good. It's good hockey.
You know?
It's hockey. It's hockey. It's addictive. It makes you sad. It makes you happy. But this is where we're at. This is where we're in the playoffs. Took a little bit for us to apparently realize that we're in the playoffs, but here we are. We have been Preds fans for so long that here's the thing. I remember people were blaming Saros for that loss for Game 4, and we're not going to talk about that. We're going to focus on the positives.
But we need to stay positive for the next game.
We're going to talk about the positives. But we have seen a lot with the Preds, and let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about the regular season. Would you say that this was one of the most exciting regular seasons we've had since Laviolette left?
I think so.
I would definitely agree. This has been one of the most exciting seasons since Laviolette left. This is the only exciting season since Laviolette left.
This season pulled me back into being a Preds fan.
You left.
Yeah,
so you left me out there to die, is what you did. You left me out there to die.
I did.
Goodness gravy. I experienced.
It wasn't very. It was just really depressing to watch, man.
Yes, it was depressing.
I had to do something, man. Not watching it was what had to be done.
And this is why I say that firing Laviolette killed the fan base.
It did.
Now, here's the thing. We were not going to probably go on another cup run immediately, but there was still a cup window because Laviolette is Laviolette. Look what he's doing with the Rangers right now.
Yeah, that's...
This shows that you should not have fired Laviolette. But, again, you've corrected that mistake in my mind by getting Andrew Burnett. So...
Fingers crossed.
A younger coach, I'll forgive this. We get to have him a little bit longer. So I will forgive this. Plus, it's a new breed of hockey with a little bit of old school because Barry Trotz is GM. And also, let's face it, Burnett is a bit old school. He played under Trotz. He kind of coached that old school way. But he has enough modern hockey knowledge because I'm trying to remember when he retired. I'm actually trying to remember that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was not that long ago. I think when I say not that long ago, I think we're talking about maybe 7 years at most. I think he retired about 7 years ago, something like that. I'm actually going to double check that right now while I introduce this next topic. I hate the freaking Blackhawks, dude. Christian, I wanted to, so now that we got that answer, still 50 years old, fairly young for a coach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many, let's see here. How old was Laviolette? Probably about similar age, I think, somewhere in there. I think he was, 50-something when he was in Nashville?
I think so.
Still in his 50s then. So, yeah. I want to know where your thoughts are on a first-time head coach who's inexperienced, but he's played a lot, being paired with Barry Trotz as GM, and how we've seen it over the regular season into the playoffs. Plus, Barry Trotz basically, I don't want to say he's basically acting like, a coach himself when he's the GM, but he's definitely kind of helping out, with some decision making as a GM would, and because he's a hockey guy, he's an old school hockey guy, he will, this team's not going to get that bad anymore. Like, we're not going back to what we saw.
I don't think so. We had a really good regular season. Playoffs.
Very fun regular season.
Yeah, very fun.
That's the thing, and also all
very
this
very hype and in it, man. It was awesome. I'm getting chills thinking about it. It was great.
Well, it's basically okay. For the regular season we're saying we're getting very hyped thinking about it. Remember, this is like going from driving a 2-cylinder Volvo under whoever the heck we had after.
After that shall not be named.
Yes, yes. That dude that took over in 2020 to basically last season, that fella, that's basically like going from a 2-cylinder Volvo to then getting into a Ford GT.
Yeah.
That's how I view it. It's like going basically from it's going from basically like a piece of junk that can't get you anywhere and it's unreliable to something that's actually fun and entertaining to drive.
But it's also better than walking,
It's also better than walking. It's better. Look, Look, at least
It's better than having no team, but
we're not Arizona. Just lost their team. Had to bring it up. Sorry, Arizona. Rest in peace, the Arizona Coyotes. We'll see y'all again. Definitely because, if they build a stadium in 5 years, they're going to have an expansion team, and they get to keep the rights to the Coyotes. All the history, all the records, all that stuff. They get to keep the history. What history that is, I don't know. I don't think they even won I don't think they've won the Central Division. I don't think they've won it. Because I was going to say, I know they haven't won a Stanley Cup, at least as the Coyotes. The Arizona Coyotes have done really nothing but honestly just been moved around from arena to arena to where the point that the diehard fans in the entire, I think it was in the Phoenix area, couldn't outnumber the people that just hate hockey and everything else, I guess, to where they voted no on an arena. Instead, they voted yes for a toxic landfill that, if I'm not mistaken, they would have to pay taxes on either to help build. I mean, okay, here's the thing. Me and you, we don't like taxes. But if we're being told we got to pay taxes anyways to either build a landfill that smells like cheese and not even good cheese, or build a hockey rink, what are we choosing? We're choosing the hockey rink.
Of course.
We're choosing the hockey rink all day long.
Especially when the hockey rink is as beautiful as Bridgestone Arena.
You gotta love Bridgestone Arena. Right there next to the Country Music Hall of Fame.
It's perfect.
It's a great location. Great location. But yeah, so now Arizona's team's moving to Utah, which, are they going to be calling it Utah or are they going to be calling it Salt Lake City? I've heard different things. All I know is I think we're having the Utah Storm and Mormons, so it's either Storm and Mormons is a popular name or named after a fish. Which the fact that
And Preds better throw a catfish on there too.
Oh yeah,
If they name it after a fish,
look,
they better give them a fish.
We have to christen their stadium. We have to christen their arena with a catfish.
We'll have to drive up there just to throw a catfish on.
It's gonna stink so bad. It's gonna stink so bad, dude.
And drive up there.
We'll have to keep it alive for a little bit so that way, we can actually then kill it there.
Nah, ice will keep it cold.
Do you know how long it's going to take for us to drive to Utah?
We'll be fine.
Brother, it took me 10 hours to get to Wyoming. I hate the freaking Blackhawks, dude. So transitioning now to another topic after we debated whether or not going to Utah to christen Utah's stadium with a catfish is a good idea. It is, but how to do it is the thing.
We'll figure it out.
We're going to do this and somehow get arrested because they're going to think it's a bomb. They're going to think it's a bomb. They'll be like, what the heck are you doing with the catfish strapped to you? This is Nashville. Sorry, this is not Nashville. This is Utah. Okay. Moving on to, so we did our, predictions, or we did not our predictions, but our thoughts on Game 6. Now let's go into review for Game 5. So the Game 5 review starts now. So we have those. Let's just start with the first two periods since nothing really happened. It was a boring first two periods. We were sitting there in the Buffalo Wild Wings, man.
Yeah.
And it was boring. Everybody left except for us.
Yeah. It was boring, but I feel like it was just, the teams I think were really tired,
Yeah, because we were looking at the anthem. The Canucks didn't look like they wanted to be there. The Preds didn't look like they wanted to be there. That's why we were like, oh, great. So this is the end.
They've been going at it with each other for a lot, and they were just tired. But then they just needed their spirits raised.
Each needed a goal, and the Canucks fans were trying to mock our chant at Soros, which you mock the chant, you get bit in the butt.
Yeah. Hey, it worked. That's all I care about.
It worked. It worked.
We got in for.
Oh my goodness! So, just to step back, so pregame, did you see the AI pictures Canucks fans are making of this?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What the heck? Okay, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good, but however, it's so cursed because AI.
Horrible.
The ones I saw, some of them were good, but some of them it's like, okay, I guess AI doesn't know what a orca is or a saber-toothed tiger, because it wasn't a killer whale for one of the ones I saw. It was a blue whale and a Bengal tiger. I'm just like.
Twitter's just cursed, man.
Does AI know what these animals are even? And the fact that the Canucks fan was like, we have to post this.
Yeah.
Haas, wait till it's an Orca at least. It's
I was
that,
enjoying going through Twitter and seeing everybody trash talk the Preds.
it
was
was
great.
especially after the win. Like, well, all that came back on them.
Yeah.
And okay, so we both think that the Canucks are going to Canuck, and it's going to end up being a 7-game series victory for the
so.
Preds. Originally, I was saying Preds in 5, but however, that's impossible now.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think it'll be fine. I think they're going to play good.
Yeah, they're going to play good.
I
but
mean, even if they didn't look, it's the fact that we went through all regular season looking great.
well, I wouldn't say great. We had some slumps in there.
We
but
had some slumps.
13 straight
But
wins
I
was
feel
pretty
like-
good.
Yes. I feel like us as a team for being a first year new head coach.
First year with new head coach.
Man.
And don't forget all that young talent.
Yeah. We played good all season.
The only thing is, I would say, is our young guys are not starting. We still have a lot of the old guys there, and we signed some old guys that past offseason. And to get back to performance review of Game 5, the old guys were kind of, I'm not saying everybody was slow, but I don't know, it seemed like that they, after the goal, they picked back up. Because nothing happened really in the first 2 periods.
Nothing did.
I mean, we almost had a few fights.
It was just throwing the puck up and down the ice. We weren't really doing anything. Now it was like we were talking about in Buffalo Wild Wings. They had the puck a lot in our zone.
But however, when we looked at the end of the stats, it was
It
like a
felt
minute in separation. But it felt like they were back there for 15 straight minutes.
It was crazy.
It was like, bro, they've been in here the whole period.
Yeah, I know, and we can't even ice it. And then now penalty kill is another thing too.
Penalty kill actually showed up for a little bit. Now power play hadn't even gotten off. Power play hadn't even woken up in Nashville at all, much less gotten on the plane to fly to Vancouver.
No, I didn't.
It was power play's been awful this whole series.
Even whenever we were home, we still didn't really capitalize on the power play like we should.
No.
I felt like we should have.
We should have actually had good power play in Nashville, but here's the thing, we've only had 4 power play goals this whole series?
I think so.
After I don't even know how many power plays we've been on at this point, but
too many.
Too many because
I'm just glad they didn't really call a lot of. Now there were some iffy calls. I'll tell you.
There were some iffy calls. They missed a high stick, and apparently.
Yeah, they smacked. Man, Forsberg got a stick to the face.
You had there were 2 sticks to the face, and then there was a missed high stick that should have been called. There was.
Hey, but you know what?
I mean, look, ref didn't see it.
We won. You know, that's just it.
Oh yeah,
even faced the odds, and we won.
And Canucks fans are complaining about the missed calls. I'm like, Haas, y'all had more missed calls on y'all.
Yeah. We're Tennesseans. We're used to it.
Yeah, they're over here complaining, well, y'all shouldn't have done this because there was this penalty and goaltender. Like, bro, y'all literally been taking the ends of y'all sticks, smacking them in our players' faces basically for the whole night. Not a single high stick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not a single high stick or roughing penalty.
Because they were thinking that they were just going to come in there and kill us.
But they're not going to. Again, the Canucks are going to Canuck.
I'm hoping so.
The Canucks are going to Canuck. It happens all the time. Happens all the time to them, and I'm looking forward to this. And here's the thing: I don't even hate Canucks fans. It's just this just happens to happen. We play somebody, and I just want to see them always lose.
Yeah.
I don't even have a problem with Canucks fans. Most of the Canucks the Canucks fans we had just brief interactions with at the Game 3 little party, I'd say.
Yeah.
They're fine folks.
Yeah, they were pretty funny. Preds fans were dogging them.
I find it hilarious. One of them was the one that was cheering me on for that smash car. Here, I'll just put that B-roll here. That very loud one. That was that Vancouver fan over behind us.
Oh, was it?
So he's over here just like probably drunk, cheering me on to smash a car with the Vancouver. But here's the thing: it went for charity. So some of the Vancouver fans went and smashed their own Vancouver car.
Oh yeah.
So again, Vancouver fans, y'all are okay. Still don't like your team, but y'all are at least a little bit higher on the I can vibe with this fan list. Chicago, you're still in your own tier.
You're 6 feet under.
You're still in your own tier.
12 feet, right? Is that
24.
24 now.
Double it. We'll double it again.
That's pretty deep.
We'll double it again after we beat them again. But yeah, the Canucks fans, again, I don't know, they actually seem to, now credit, we did make fun of them for celebrating Game 1 victory like they just won the Cup, which I'm pretty sure everybody kind of got onto them for that one, because you don't take a plastic Stanley Cup or an inflatable Stanley Cup down the road throwing it over your head like you just won.
Yeah, no.
For Game 1 of a series. Now, maybe you do that if you have a 2-0 lead for the Stanley Cup playoffs, for the Stanley Cup final series. Maybe you do that. But you got to make sure your team is about to go on a home stretch to make sure that momentum carries over.
The Stanley Cup.
Again, we're talking with this like we're about to lose for some reason again. No, this is supposed to be a positive show. Welcome to Catfish TV, where every host has ADHD. This is exactly what this is.
Yep.
But we love the Preds. Catfish TV is, Preds news and updates for Preds fans, by Preds fans, and local Tennesseans. That's one of the main reasons why we started Catfish TV, because there's only 2 places to get Preds news from that's not biased against them. Yeah. Shout out to PK Subban for being one of the only people in the mainstream that actually is not just dogging on the Preds for no reason. Subban, we love you.
Please join our podcast.
please be a guest. Please be a guest. But yeah, there's only 2 other places you can do that, and I don't know where one of them vanished off to, and the other one, it's only one person's actually from Tennessee and is a Preds fan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're knowledgeable about hockey, and that's, good, but this is for the fans, by the fans, and we're not dogging these other shows. They're actually, there's a need for this stuff. So we're not dogging these other shows. We're just saying, hey, this is for Preds fans, by Preds fans, and people that live in Tennessee. So, yeah. Back to the Game 5 review. We keep getting thrown off topic.
Go.
Catfish TV. Welcome. So, we went through the first 2 periods, basically discussed everything. Saros had amazing saves.
Yeah, he did great.
He kept leaving the puck and getting the puck in danger, but honestly, he had to do that to do something.
Me on the edge of my seat, man.
Let's go ahead and get into the third period, where nothing happened for a good little bit until I think they scored. I think the Canucks scored first. They scored with 17 minutes left,
and that awoken something in us. It did.
It didn't.
It did. We started getting aggressive. After
okay. They did. The fan base, the whole Buffalo Wild Wings got.
No.
You could hear a pin drop.
They went out, and it was man.
It was just us left, and the only reason we left was because it was
the watch party
at night.
They pan out to the watch party, and
it's just dead.
Bridgestone, and it's just everybody just sitting down in seats and just is like.
Basically, everybody had basically given up.
Yeah, and
except for Saros. Saros had not given up.
We didn't give up.
Well, we didn't give up, but however, you were about to fall asleep and I rode with you.
Yeah.
So basically, it was either I drove your car with you passed out, but however, we still were the last ones to leave the Buffalo Wild Wings. It was us, the guy doing the upholstery, and the servers.
Somebody came in there with an air compressor.
And that's half the reason we left. We couldn't hear what was going on, much less see it, because tiny screen. Anyways, moving on.
We listened to it on the radio on the way home, and then we heard him say go, and we're like, oh, wait. No way.
We were like, no way. And then you call, so we get home, we end up at an intermission. We end up at intermission, I think. Not intermission, TV timeout. And then there was thus a radio timeout. You drop me off at the house. I'm sitting there listening to it on the app. Because I like listening to hockey or being at the game. That's me. So I'm listening to it on the radio app. Listen to everything. And I think what you were watching was a little bit ahead of me, because you texted me they scored, literally, and then I heard it on the radio that they scored.
Yeah, it was crazy. The announcers, you couldn't even hear what they say. All you heard was goal.
Goal!
They were just screaming. Yeah, every time the puck got close to the net, man, they just go crazy.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then you just heard, "They score!" You're
They
like,
scored!
"Oh, no way!
They scored! They scored! They scored! Oh man, that call.
Was glorious.
I wish we had permission to use that call because that would be just something to have right now. That would be freaking nice.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But yeah, you just hear they score, and there was still 5 minutes left?
Something like that, yeah.
That was probably the longest
And
5 minutes
I was
of
like,
my
oh, no.
life.
Yeah.
The longest 5 minutes of my life.
The announcer said there's 12 seconds left in it. I was like, man, don't
you say a word, announcer. Announcer jinx is a real thing. Shut up now.
Please.
Silence.
Don't be like me. Don't jinx it like I did.
And then it ended, and we were all able to breathe.
Like, oh man, I was sitting on the parking lot of my apartment. I didn't even want to go in until I heard the end of the game.
Exactly, dude.
I was just sitting out there with my car burning gas, and I was like, man, I really hope.
You really
I
hope.
was like, I heard 12 seconds, and I'm like, man,
don't do it.
Please, I want to be able to go to sleep tonight. Please let me go to sleep.
Please let me go to sleep.
I slept pretty good last night.
Dude. I passed out finally after that a little bit.
After I got all the adrenaline out of my body.
Mm-hmm.
From just listening to it on the radio.
And I think that last goal was... No. The tying goal was Yossi's. Did they finally give that to Did they finally give it to Yossi? Or was it still...
They were going back and forth with Yossi and somebody else.
NyQuil. I hate the freaking Blackhawks, dude.
Yeah, who made the goals last night?
So it was Yossi So Yossi got credit with the power play goal to tie. It was Yossi.
That was our first power play goal, wasn't it?
And Kari...
Was that our first power play goal?
Yes, that was our first power play goal of the night. And only one of the night.
Man.
And Carrier got credit for the winning goal. So, Carrier...
Our shots on goal, we did not have that many shots on goal.
We had 22, they had 20. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean,
that's a lot of shots, but...
We will take a 22-shot victory versus a 30-plus shot loss.
That was embarrassing.
That sucks.
Yeah, that was
But here we are, so...
Yeah, here we are going in
Carrier...
Game 6, Friday.
Yeah, Game 6 Friday. Yossi finally got his first goal of the series, I believe. I believe that was his first goal of the series. Because he's done nothing. He's just done nothing the whole series.
Guy. He's been trying to.
He
puts up a lot of shots on
it's
goal.
not like he's tried his hardest. It's just they hadn't been falling. That one fell in because it's right there. We finally capitalized on an open net situation-ish. It was a wide open angle.
Yeah.
I think the goalie was on the ground, which is why they were trying to review it for goaltender interference. Which, oh well.
Yeah.
It didn't.
We're Tennesseans. We're used to it here.
Yeah, Vancouver, welcome to the club
of
getting done over by the officials.
Yep.
Even though there was no goaltender interference.
There was none.
There was none.
Yes.
But welcome to that feeling.
Yes.
Welcome to the club of that feeling. We don't have cookies, but we have some juice. Would you like some juice? I don't think you would because you couldn't handle the juice the other night. Woo! You see, Soros.
Bring it around.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it around.
Yeah, trust me. Trust me. I know where I'm going with all this stuff.
I'm bringing it up.
Got him. You know the second I said juice, you were like,
I did. I was waiting on it.
Juicy. UC Soros. Okay. So yeah, that's... Game 2 just looked very slow for the whole game until like the last 10 minutes. It's like almost like everybody...
Trend, hadn't it?
Yeah.
The third period.
It's always either very slow or it's very fast. Like hence,
it's been the trend, man.
We're gonna take a quick break and come back. After that, we are going to discuss some just news for around the NHL, the jerseys, some other just tidbits. You're listening to Catfish TV on 88.5 or Channel 19 for Vol State and on YouTube.
clickers.
And we are back with Catfish TV. So we saw some news during the break of Roman Josi being named a Norris Trophy finalist. So let's see here for Josi. Josi played all 82 games for the Preds. This is coming from NHL.com. Was first in goals with 23 and third in points, 85 among defensemen. He was first among players at his position in shots on goal with 268, second in even strength points with 51, tied second in game-winning goals with 5, and tied for fourth in power play points with 33. Josi led Nashville and ranked 12th in the NHL in ice time per game at 24 minutes and 38 seconds, and was first on the Predators with 151 blocked shots. An SAT percentage 53.4 was fourth for Nashville and tops among its defensemen. He was already a 3-time finalist, and if I'm not mistaken, he won it pandemic year. You know, I'm actually he could win it again. I mean, he's had a great season.
Oh yeah, he's had a wonderful season.
He's had a great season. And there's some other people for the Canucks in this race too. I think they're 2 defensemen, or I know Hughes is one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's their other. I think it's 2.
It's Quinn Hughes and it's Kel McCarr for the Avalanche.
Avalanche would deserve it too.
But who deserves it more? I think it's Josi. But also, I'm biased.
I'm
biased. We're clearly biased.
We're clearly.
We're clearly biased. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're clearly biased here. I don't know. Catfish TV biased? Definitely.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sam.
Definitely biased towards our own players to give the awards. But who else is going to, actually say, Yoshi should win? Can't leave everything to Sue, man. We have to let him actually tell the truth every now and then.
Yeah.
He's banging the drum for the Preds everywhere, but however, we gotta let him tell the truth every now and then. So sometimes our players don't deserve it, but we'll be over here rooting for him.
Yep.
But Josi definitely, he's had a great season, been the leader of this team 100%. Definitely deserves to be a finalist. We'll see if he ends up winning it. But I wonder if the playoffs definitely will take into a factor. I think because it's Colorado and Vancouver and the Preds as the finalists there, I think it's basically going to end up being out of the 2 for Josi and Hughes, whoever's team ends up winning this series. It's going to be in the running, and then we'll have McCarr. We'll see what ends up happening there. McCarr may end up taking it, but I think out of Hughes and Josi, it's going to be whoever's team wins the series, whoever can help their team get there. I think playoffs is going to somehow affect this.
I think so too.
Which playoffs usually does affect it with everything. It does. I mean, tell me that playoff run in 2017 didn't help Rene win the Vezina Trophy.
Oh yeah.
Tell me that did not.
He was
I'm sorry, this man did a cartwheel, basically,
yeah.
to stop a goal. He did like a weird looking flip. I don't remember if he landed it, but however, he blocked a shot.
Hey, he blocked.
He had to dive out basically from the other side of the rink to center ice to block a bouncing puck that would have went into the net because he went away to, I forgot what he was doing, getting out of the net, but he's Pekka Rinne. He can do whatever the heck he wants.
Yeah. And his statue states that.
His statue does say that. Everybody needs to take a picture with that statue.
Yes, 100%. It's a glorious statue.
Goodness, I just wish it was. I just wish they did another statue with his, his mask down, and him kind of in the butterfly stance. Because I don't know, he took up so much of that goal, man.
He did.
His statue looks so skinny.
He does, yeah.
His statue looks so skinny. I'm just like, that's not Pekka. That's not the Pekka I remember seeing. There is a lot of stuff missing from Pekka here. But then again, I don't think anybody looks exactly correct when they are in a statue.
I don't think so either.
No. So, Of course, we want Yossi to win that trophy.
Of course.
We do.
Maybe a little bias sprinkled in there.
We'll see if he deserves it. Congratulations to him and the other finalists, though.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we want Yossi to win and everybody else to lose, but congratulations to all.
We want the Preds to win and everybody else to lose.
Yeah, Preds win, everybody else to lose. Yep, exactly. So now with that out of the way, let's talk about Fanatics becoming the on-ice jersey for the NHL. We've seen this basically for Fanatics making on-field uniforms. We've seen it with baseball and how that was a fiasco.
Yeah.
I believe we saw it a little bit with the NBA. I'm trying to remember who made those bad jerseys that was basically just tearaway jerseys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who made those. Those were horrible. Was it Fanatics or was it Nike? Or was it Reebok? Somebody made them. They were trash.
Yeah, they were horrible. And I don't see Fanatics.
I mean, Fanatics
being any better.
Fanatics is having issues with baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah.
A non-contact sport.
Yeah. You're talking about something that's outrageously
Dudes getting ran over.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna see people's pads and everything else.
We're gonna see somebody get hit and their clothes explode. That's what's gonna end up happening.
Yeah. They're made so cheaply. They're made like a T-shirt.
And here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. They're made so cheap, but however, they cost more than the freaking Adidas jerseys in the shop.
Yeah. But
how much? Look, we split that one $98. Mm-hmm. But what? We looked up the cost for a Fanatics jersey just like that. He has an Adidas jersey. We had to buy that the other day.
$220.
And it was, yeah.
And the Adidas one was only, how much was it? It was $98.
It was $198.
Yeah.
You're not paying much less. I
not.
mean, yes, you are paying for the the NHL and the logo. Mm-hmm. But seriously?
Yeah.
That much of a drop off for something that's horrendous quality?
Yeah. I mean, you could even get, we saw that you can get them even on the Adidas jerseys on sale on
for
the
$60.
For $60 on the NHL shop.
Yeah.
Like.
And I guarantee you, whenever they do this, they're going to go on sale in the Preds Pro shop, and we're going to have to go down there. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to go down there then. Because I want one of those retro jerseys. I want the retro jerseys with the triangle Preds logo. Mm-hmm. I want one of those.
Yeah, old school.
I love that jersey. Mm-hmm. It looked nice. And then I want to go to eBay and find one of basically the adult size of the jersey I was wearing in the picture I showed earlier. Mm-hmm. I want to find that. If anybody can direct me to an eBay auction with that, I just need it in an adult size, man. I want that jersey back because my mom gave that youth jersey away, so I couldn't even give it to my kids.
That's crazy.
Whenever they get here finally.
Yeah.
Goodness gravy. Yeah, whenever I have them, eventually, I'm forcing my kids to play hockey.
Yeah, we already went over this. We're forcing them.
We're forcing them to play hockey. We went over this during the break. Mm-hmm. We're forcing them to play hockey. What do you mean you want to play football? No. You say that now, but it's because you ain't gone on that ice rink.
Yeah. Yep. Wait till we get you on that ice rink.
Wait till we take you to a Preds.
Even just take you to a Preds game.
Wait till we take you to about 3 Preds games and then make that decision.
Yeah, whenever you're screaming like we are at the refs and at the ice.
And at the ice, at the lights, at the fans, at the players.
And maybe
the radio, the television.
Maybe you'll be able to get to throw a catfish on the ice.
Maybe better to throw a catfish on the ice. We'd have to sneak a catfish in.
We would have to. It would be our obligation.
Okay, how many people are now going to try the saran wrap, the catfish now?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you saw...
It's in the commercial!
You saw the other night, I showed you that video of the Titans quarterback throwing a catfish on the ice.
Yeah, Will Levis threw the catfish on the ice.
Yeah, that was awesome. He threw it like a football, too.
Catfish on ice. Mm-hmm. The catfish.
Yeah. That's what makes us a Preds fans, man. We love them.
And then everybody's chugging the beer out of the catfish. Okay, why are people nobody complains about the beer snake, but people complain about the beer catfish.
Beer catfish is cooler.
It is cooler.
It's way cooler.
It is.
Maybe a little bias sprinkled in there. Some more bias.
Now the beer snake is definitely the longest. Mm-hmm. And if one person can finish that, that is definitely impressive. Have you seen some of the ones for like these soccer stadiums where they're about 10 to about, I'd say maybe 50 yards long? Mm-hmm. They're impressive.
Yeah.
Anyways. But yeah, back to Adidas and Fanatic stuff. I think that it's just since the Fanatic jerseys are basically they're more expensive or not they're more expensive for the quality you get. Mm. They're not that good of quality.
And I really hope that we're selling them short. I hope that they just blow it out of the water.
I hope that basically they got embarrassed by what happened with MLB.
Yeah, and they bump up their quality. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I just it bothers me that this is what is going on. The quality is just it's not been that good. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. It's compared to the Adidas jerseys. I mean, you're paying for exactly what you're getting. You're getting very good quality with Adidas, and you still get the logos. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got the blank one. You got the blank one. And there's people that buy the Adidas ones with everybody's name on them, but however, look, it's breathable.
Oh yeah.
I had one of the Fanatics ones because they've always had the Fanatics ones. It wasn't breathable, and it just it just was not comfortable to wear. Now it did have straps to wear it, but to like your pads. But however, I'm pretty sure Adidas also give you that too.
Yeah, this one has a strap on it.
This one has straps on it too. That's a much better jersey. Goodness,
oh yeah,
that
looks pretty.
It looks nice. So. Yeah, leave a comment. What do y'all think about the changes to the jerseys? A lot of teams had their uniforms leaked for the new jerseys. Mm-hmm. Some people are actually changing their jerseys. The Preds are not.
Yeah.
Preds are not.
They're not?
Nope, they're not.
I heard that there was rumors, so I didn't know if that was
I heard
true
now the stuff I heard about possibly new jerseys was alternates. Mm-hmm. Our home and away is going to stay the same, which alternates are new every year.
Yeah.
Alternates are new every year.
I wouldn't mind seeing retro.
Please just bring back. It was the full navy jersey. Yep. Bring that back.
NFL sometimes they'll wear their alternate jerseys at home. So why don't
MLB they'll wear alternate jerseys.
Yeah, why don't we do it?
NBA everybody has alternate jerseys.
Yeah, we should have a.
We did this year, mm-hmm. and we've had for some time.
Yeah, we need to wear They need to play like a home game and just wear their old school jerseys.
They did before. Honestly, they should have had it paired with 90s night because me and Logan went when we played the Flames and it was 90s night. Mm-hmm. They should have paired them with that because it would have been, 98 was the start, 90s night, just perfect pairing.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
Perfect pairing. Mm-hmm. I ended up getting, they handed out slap bracelets actually at the start of that. I still have that slap bracelet.
Really? That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. That, you saw it. I wore it. I wore it when we went to the Game 3 watch party.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that and they gave out that Croc band.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
That.
I need to give me some creeps.
Well, here's the thing.
So I can pop them in there.
Get you some crooks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and talk about game day atmosphere because we got Game 6 coming up, and we're not doing a full preview. We're just going to talk about why we're excited about Game 6 and et cetera a little bit. We're going to do a full preview Friday. That show will be, it won't be as long as this, for crying out loud. No. Like during the week we have long shows. Friday will be an hour show. It's just going to be dedicated to review and immediate news about game. If there's anything like breaking, serious, we'll also discuss it. But it's going to primarily be just reviews and news going into it. Let's go ahead and talk about basically our experience at the Game 3 festivities.
It wasn't too bad. We had a lot of. I feel like there could have been more people. I mean, the watch party was free.
Yeah, watch party was free.
I mean, we parked for free at Nissan Stadium.
Yeah, and now everybody's gonna steal our parking.
No, it'll be fine.
They're gonna steal it. They're gonna steal it. Everybody's gonna be like, they parked at Nissan for free.
No, it'll be fine.
We're just gonna have to get there very early.
Oh yeah. Like we.
I think the watch party. I think everything. Yeah, it starts late. So.
But yeah, it was really lively, and they had the smash car, which was awesome.
The smash car, which I put the video up there,
That was
and then they
awesome.
have what we use for our half
Yeah.
break. That was funny.
Yeah, that was awesome. And it was awesome. It was a great time. They even had like cornhole spots to where you could play cornhole.
Cornhole. They also had NHL 24 video game trailer. They had the axe throwing with the inflatable axes. They had where you could handle a hockey stick and try to throw a ball into a net, which sucked at that. Look, next time we go, you need to do it.
Yeah.
You're the guy that controls the hockey sticks better. I'm just a slap shotter that's just going to keep everything rolling on the ground.
Yeah, it was
That
great.
broke that
I
stick,
feel
too.
like there could have been more people there. Even at the watch party, there was still a pretty decent amount at the watch party.
Oh, dude.
But I feel like everybody that was there was going into Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah, everybody that's going in the Bridgestone. Some people went to the watch party. There could have been more people, but I feel like a lot of people were pre-gaming at the bars and then kind of wandered in. A lot of people, for some reason, chose to sit near the arena. It was mainly Canucks fans that didn't know no better.
Yeah.
They decided to sit at the Rene statue when everybody's trying to take a picture with the Rene statue.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we need more benches in the lobby area, in the little concourse area at Bridgestone, just for people to sit down. But all in all, the fan festivities were good. There you had booths for the Zone, 102.5. Everybody was out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was great.
Is anybody gonna? I think people are gonna show up again Friday. I mean, they kind of have to.
I think there are going to be more people there.
There better be more people there. That watch party better be packed. And here's the thing: I want to go. I want to go to that.
Yeah,
See,
we're going to go.
I hope they bring out the giant light sticks, glow sticks. I hope they bring those out again. That looked fun.
Yeah.
But I think the last one for Game 5 was in Franklin, and we're not driving to Franklin. We're not driving to Franklin. That's too much gas. That's too much gas. Alrighty.
Yeah.
That was it for this first episode, Catfish TV. Thank you all for listening. I'm Sammy P.
I'm Christian Travis.
Check the show out on the Facebook page. Check me out on Twitter at @the_Sammy P. I'll just have it linked in the description. Follow Christian. We're just going to have yours linked in the description as well, because you probably forgot yours. We're going to look it up.
Yeah.
Or you have to create a new one.
Yeah.
That'd probably be better. Create a new one.
That probably should be.
Create a new one.
Yeah.
I have 3 Twitters out there, definitely. Elon Musk is going to delete it anyways.
Yeah.
It's because he'll view it as a bot, so at least he's cleaning that up, kind of. This has been Catfish TV. Thank you for listening. Go Preds.
Go Preds.